Nurses Union has called for nurses to be allowed to access their personal leave to take care of sick pets. The Australian Nursing Federation Secretary Mark Olsen has said that nurses have been forced to get creative when taking leave, as often when nurses call in sick, they are not replaced, leaving their colleagues in the lurch. Let's find out what the people of Perth think.
Yes, they should worry about their colleagues, but more about the patients.
I understand where they're coming from, but if somebody's sick, you should be really taking a sick day.
I don't think that just happens to nurses, but yeah, that's probably a real thing.
The nurses, and they shouldn't be there. They're there to look after sick people, aren't they? So why bring illnesses into the hospital?
The nurses don't need to be contagious to work in a hospital. They should stay away.
Do you think nurses should be entitled to take paid leave to take care of their sick pets?
Definitely, yes. Well, not a hamster probably, but I mean...
I was going to say it depends on the pet.
Depends on the pet, yes.
Animals are family, and it's like, if you would take time off to look after your kid, why not your pet?
Look, this is not against nurses, this is just people and pets. I think pets are being taken up a little bit seriously. They're just animals.
What about days off for bereavement after a pet dies?
I definitely am advocate for that. I think that's well entitled because the grieving process is exactly the same as a human. I think any loss of life is fine to have time off after that to get over that process.
I mean, if I had a pet myself, I'd probably want to take some time off if the pet had died or if the pet was sick.
Yes, it just depends on the situation, depends on how you're feeling about it, but if you think you need to, then by all means you should be able to.
If they're that close to the pet, possibly, yes.
Well, I expect a day off might be all right.
Yeah, I suppose you can take a day off, but spend that day making arrangements for the next day if you have to.
Really, it would have to be important pets, or even, horses, dogs. Draw the line at cats, hamsters, rabbits, spiders, scorpions, whatever. But no, I think dogs. Dogs, if it's really important, but it should be negotiated at the beginning of the contract.
Do you think it should be a separate package that workers are entitled to?
I don't think they should have too much sick leave as they do. But yeah, I think there should be some other party involved or package.
If they kind of grouped it all together, it could get a little bit iffy, a little bit confusing for people. I think it'd be easier if it was two separate things. But in that instance, it could be bad for people that don't have pets.
I don't think we need to go that far. I think, just work it out with annual leaves and other things, yeah.
And that's what a slice of Perth think about pet sick leave. I'm Elise Van Aken for Undercurrent.